Hey everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where Hildibrand and Nashu are my only friends after Ellie and Briardian decided to volunteer me against my will to be the potential victim of an assassination attempt as someone is trying to rig this tournament that we're investigating. Alright, hi Nashu. Poor Mr. Ultros didn't seem to have much luck with the ladies. Speaking only for myself, I'd love to have him for dinner, perhaps in a nice lemon butter sauce. With how much I hate Ultros, you're so valid, Nashu. Hildibrand is contemplating the implications of Ultros' behavior. Poor misunderstood Ulti! Here we suspected him of criminal activity, when in truth he was just a gentle soul, luckless in love. Oh, Ulti, can you find it in your squishy, slimy heart to forgive us? Yes, now perhaps we should return to our investigation. If Avila... Oh god, I still can't find a consistent pronunciation, I'm so sorry. If Avila is as suspicious as they say, perhaps I should follow her around a bit. Dour Meadow back at the Colosseum should be able to enlighten us as to her whereabouts. An excellent idea, Miss Ellie, but I have a better one. Let us return to the Colosseum and speak with Dour Meadow. From him we shall ascertain Miss Avila's whereabouts, upon which we shall follow her about to see if she is indeed as suspicious as they say. Come, Nashu, the investigation calls! Yeah, I like Hildibrand's idea better. Sorry, Ellie, your idea sucked. Don't think Uncle Ulti didn't see you following me. What's the big idea, eh? I'm nothing more than a stupid octopus. Gwee. Or am I? Come on now, I just wanted what any octopus wants. A cute girl, untold riches, and the admiration of millions. Can't Uncle Ulti dream? Well, kids, hate to ink and run. Then again, I am an octopus. Okay, Ultros. Yeah, okay. Let's go speak with Dour Meadow on Hildibrand's suggestion. Oh yes, I'm gonna be petty about this. I'm not happy with her. Hi, Dour Meadow, we need your help. Hildibrand had the wonderful idea to trace Avila. Yes, what is it this time? I'm a busy man. Looking for Avila, you say? She said something about sharing a flagon with her countrymen over at the Coffer and Coffin. I reckon you might still find her there. I'll warn you though, if you're smart, you'll keep your distance from that one. That poor bugger Ganelin tried to interview her for an article. Thought the girl was gonna rip his head clean off. How can I put this? She doesn't seem to take kindly to being asked questions of a personal nature, if you catch my drift. That said, if you're looking for a good sparring match to warm you up for the tourney, that might be just a ticket. Gahaha! I can assure you there will be no need for gratuitous fisticuffs, my good sir. With my remarkable powers of espionage, we shall ascertain all the information we need without the fiery lass even being alerted to our presence. Let us be off! Alright then, off to the Coffer and Coffin. It's not too far away, but I'll meet you there anyway. I could just take the Aetheryte. Alright, we've arrived at the Coffer and Coffin, and before we speak to Hildibrand... Yeah, there he is. He's actually pretty well hidden this time. He's literally inside the building waiting for us. Horrifying that he knows to wait here. And again, the Gunbreaker ain't here. I think we might actually have to unlock Gunbreaker for him to appear. Interesting. I need to check exactly what the conditions are because I know he's supposed to appear there. Behold, the lovely Miss Avila, just as predicted. Let us keep watch from here so as not to set off the girl's famed temper. How many times must I tell you? There is no cause for concern. The spoils shall be mine. It may as well be written in stone. Do you realize what this means? We have suffered and suffered long. But my victory shall mark a new era. Just as Raban Alden won a new life for himself in the Colosseum, I shall win a new life for our people. The prize I shall claim will bolster the wealth of our people 1,000, no 10,000-fold. In a land where wealth is power, we will be kicked to the gutter by the old dons no longer. And with that, I must be off to the Nanawa mines to meet my sister. Miss Avila's self-assurance is ever so a sight to behold. I deduce that my own chances of felling her on the field of battle are infinitesimal. I could have told you that before you signed up. Come now, we have a suspect to pursue. Whee! Trying to steal Avila from Uncle Ulti's tentacles, are you? I'm afraid that isn't going to happen. Yes, Uncle Ulti's homemade explosive will see that this is the end of the road for you. Does that make me a bad octopus? Oh, the distinctive smell of fire sand. Another one of your handcrafted explosives, I take it, Nashu? Heavens, no, Inspector. This is far too elaborate to be one of mine. Do you think whoever crafted this would be willing to give me a lesson? They're on to me? Preposterous! Could it be that Musclehead isn't as stupid as he looks? I see. In any event, I shudder to think of what might happen if an unsuspecting passerby chanced upon such a hazardous object. Allow me. Heave-ho! You gotta be kidding me! Oh, wrong voice. That was totally Hildibrand who said that. That was totally Hildibrand. I see. In any event, I shudder what to think what might happen if an unsuspecting passerby chanced upon such a hazardous object. Allow me. Heave-ho. I can't believe I got the wrong voice. I'm such a fool. Listen, they continued focusing on Ultros. What was I supposed to think? What was I supposed to do? Read the name tag? Why would I do that? Alright, let's go find Avila. It is entirely possible, though, that she just intends to win fair and square and doesn't really mind if someone else cheats as long as it helps her. There is absolutely plenty of room for her to be innocent. That maiden in mining garb must be the sister of whom Miss Avila spoke. Let us listen a bit closer. I thought we agreed. No hard labor until your leg is healed. I swear, sometimes I think you were born solely to give your poor sister headaches. Says the girl who once fought off 10 Imperials with one good arm. Perhaps someday you'll understand that your little sister can take care of herself just as well as you. Speaking of which, what news of the tourney? Worry not, Hegelina? Hegelina? I'm not sure if that's a soft or a hard G. I'm gonna go with Hegelina. I have taken all the necessary precautions. The Warden's grace is as good as ours. Even the most modest estimates value it at its worth at some 30 million gil. Do you realize what this means? Necklaces from Eshtames, sun-silk dresses, all the luxuries you've ever wanted will be yours. The poor little girls in shabby clothes, objects of pity and scorn for the Uldan upper crust, those days are over. After I claim victory, we will take our rightful place at the top of society. I don't know, Avi. Wealth is all well and good, but when I see you stand tall in the Colosseum, hundreds and thousands cheering your name, I'm proud. No matter how humble our birth, if we stand strong and stand together, this alone is all the wealth I ask for. That is your problem, Hegelina. You've always been too quick to settle for less than your worth. But worry not, for your sister is watching over you. I will do this, for us. Now I must return. God forbid one of those prying reporters overhears us. That's my Avi. Unfazed by a duel to the death, yet terrified to be caught in a moment of tenderness. May the gods smile on you, sister, and be safe. A more moving display of sisterly love I have not seen, and yet I fear it has afforded us little in the way of prospective clues. Unfortunately, I agree. Necessary precautions could... Hi, Ultras. Necessary precautions could be taking out the other competitors, or it could be protecting herself against whoever's taking out the other competitors. It would seem that that Avila's obsession with victory runs even deeper than we imagined. That said, I can't help but feel a bond with the girl. My sister and I were alone in the world too, you see. Inspector, did you just hear what I heard? Look, kids, Uncle Ulti is headed up to here with you. Do you think you could just fall in this pit and die like a good little girl? Wee-hee-hee! I'm talking to you, Mrs. Warrior of Light. Hear that sound? Just one step closer. Closer! Not you, you idiot! No need for concern, friends. I have simply taken the liberty of investigating this hole in the ground, and I'm pleased to report that there seems to be nothing out of the ordinary. Our hero. Now shall we return to Ul'dah? The Mithril Cup will be starting before long, and the last thing we want after all this is lose our bout by forfeit. Could it be? Did that musclehead dive straight into my trap to save his companions? The other seemed completely unsurprised at this turn of events. Doubtless he has performed such selfless acts before. A true gentleman if I ever saw one. But if you think that means I'm gonna show mercy on you, you've got another think coming. Time to break out the big guns, kids. Wait a minute, I dug 2 pits, didn't I? Come to think of it, the second one was right around... Give me a break! We've got 2 of them now. At the very least, Hildibrand is respectable in almost every single way. Ultros is just a piece of shit. Alright, let's get to the gates of Null. Looks like Hildibrand's just outside, fair enough. Let's go get ready for our bout. But yeah, I don't think Avila is... Even if Avila is guilty, it's kinda hard to... It's kinda hard to want to find her, to like actually get her in trouble. Just because the desperation is certainly understandable. She may be willing to go a little bit too far, seems like she's aiming for a little bit more than just digging out of the pit, which... I have opinions. It kinda seems like she just wants to replace the rich in Ul'dah and not just become, you know, not stepped on and actually like have the resources to survive. Whatever. Whatever does he think he's found this time? What did you find, Hildibrand? Yes, is something the matter? We're on something of a tight schedule here, Inspector. Stand back, Miss Ellie. My well-honed inspector's senses are tingling. I feel a most fearsome adversary lurking about. This time you're really up the creek without a paddle, kids. Mwahaha. Say hello to a not-so-little friend of mine from the Coliseum. He's large, he's in charge, and most of all, he's hungry. Gwee! Where in the world is he? I haven't got all day. My chimera! Who is that half-naked fool? Father, could it be that the aura of unmitigated murderous rage that I felt was not our quarry, but you? Hildy, I was merely taking a stroll in search of inspiration and materials for my newest masterpiece in the making. And what brings you and your friends to these parts today? Just a bit of sleuth work, Father, dear. And with that, we must return to Ul'dah. If you have not heard, your son is set to compete for the Mithril Cup. Oh, moonlighting as a gladiator, are we? A fitting second career for a Manorville man, if I do say so myself. That's That muscle-bound old man is the inspector's father? Remind me never to go to one of their family reunions. Yeah, just who is this inspector anyway? Hildy is. A worthy rival if ever there was one. Oh. Who goes there? Oh god, what voice did I use for him? Oh no! Oh no, what voice did I use for him? Hildy, Satora, I have been waiting for this day. Well, look who we have here. You're quite the intimidating gent yourself. A friend of the inspector, mayhap? I am Gilgamesh, wandering duelist, and I am not so much the inspector's friend as his enemy. Well, that makes two of us. Perk up, Gulliver, because this might be our lucky day. Is there no one in this accursed realm who can remember my... Call me what you will, friend, but heed my words. Satora is a formidable foe. That's sounding like high praise coming from a big fella like yourself. To have such a powerhouse as a sidekick, that inspector must be something else indeed. I know not what brings you to do battle with those two, but I warn you, you will end up as seafood soup if you face them alone. And with that, I must be off. For reasons I do not entirely understand, I am considered something of a fugitive in these parts. Satora, I will not fall so easily this time. Well, it looks like I've got my legs full, all 8 of them. But if that adventure's too strong to take on alone, I'll just have to bring along a friend. A supply twisting ring calling to mind the undulations of a creature of the sea. Yes. Oh, a supply twisting ring. Yes, inspiration has struck. Nobody here but us octopodes. Look forward to your next life as a masterpiece, fiend. Muscleheads! I hate them! Well, at least Ultros has been dealt with. Also, between all this and Hildibrand being right about his training at with the Fist of what was it with the Fist of Ralger? I believe he mentioned he was training with what ended up being those 4 monks that we saw in the previous quest. I'm starting to think that Hildibrand just doesn't lie. Everything he says is somehow true. Did I just see... Oh, I need that minion. That minion came out 2 days ago and I really, really need it. Oh god, that's Dawn Trail stuff. Oh, I'm so jealous. Oh, it's such a good minion. Alright, hello there, Hildibrand. We ready for the duel? Good heavens, chancing upon father like that. I dare say it's taken a year off my life. Quite a crowd is assembled. It would seem the festivities are nigh about to commence. I'd hoped to uncover more of Miss Avila's secrets, but no matter. What better place to continue my investigation than on the field of battle? Indeed. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, the duels commence. I'll see everyone next time as we take on the Mithril Cup, I believe.